Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecraft world. My name is Creator007, but you can call me Ren, and today I have a lot of scary things to do in the world because I want to start making some automatic farms and getting things set up for some big builds, some crazy stuff, and that starts with going to the Nether. So as you can see, I found a use for this weirdly shaped spot in my wall. And so we can go ahead and light the portal to see where we end up in the Nether. Okay, so we just came through to possibly the worst biome we could be in, which is the Crimson Forest, which means we have hoglins, and I don't love that. And right off the bat, there is... Oh, I should also cover the back. Sorry. There is the wonderful quartz, which I need for some of the farms. And I want to see what our area here is like. I hear hoglins, which I don't love. Oh, there's one. Oh, he's coming for me. Okay, let me go back home. So, the first farm that I have decided to build is an iron farm. And since I'm building so many farms, I'm going to put all of the links in the description so that I don't have to say all the individual details about them as I go. But yeah, this is the first one. It's an iron farm, and let me go build that. So the farm is set up here, and on the side, I've started putting in the poppies, or I guess I put them in the wrong spot there. But you can see my inventory is full, and over there, I've started to make our next farm, which is going to be a wonderful little crop farm. It'll have all four of the main crops, and it's all villager powered. So let's get building. Okay, that little trip to the Nether did give me a chance to get all of this completed, which is everything I'm going to need to make the first of our farms today, which is a villager-based farm for all of the crops. So it'll be wheat, beetroot, carrot, and potato. So let's go build that. Alright, now this farm is also built up, and I'm not sure how well I could hide this within a build, so with the industrial district going in right over there, I think I'm just going to leave this in the open since it's far enough away. Okay, so if you can't tell, I have been pretty busy, and after a couple of months of being away from Minecrafting and from doing any sort of work like that, I came back, and the past couple nights I have not been recording or anything, but I have been absolutely enthralled in this world. And as you can see, I made a couple of buildings. Over here we have this little like factory, and over here a tower to cover up our enormous iron golem farm. So I can actually show you inside of these really quick. So inside the factory, it's quite loud. I don't know how loud you can hear it, but there's clicking from the farms. Anyway, this is the inside. I haven't really done anything with it. And then over here, we have my melon and pumpkin farm that is going faster than I can keep up with. So I went ahead and crafted up all of my melons into blocks, but even still, you can see just how much this farm is producing is way more than I could ever use. Then I also want to add some sort of interior to this build, so if you have any ideas for how I could fill this in, definitely let me know. Next up is this tower that I made, and I'm actually really happy with the design of it. I got a little bit of inspiration off the internet, and then just sort of took it in my own direction. And then inside, there's almost nothing in here. I have a little spot where I can stand and wait for iron golems to spawn, and this is how much I've gotten in about an hour or two of standing around. But I've also noticed here and there the system will shut down, and the only thing I could find to fix that was running up there and replacing a bunch of blocks so that the villagers would see the zombie differently or something. I don't know. Too much redstone, I didn't understand. But I did find a little system with these redstone torch towers where I can just click this button and it closes and reopens those blocks. And then if we wait up here for just a second, we should see an iron golem spawn in very soon. And just like that, we have an iron golem falling into the pit of despair. And I have to admit, I did think the entire farm was working and freaked out just a little bit, but it turns out I was away building, and so none of the villagers got to sleep, which messed up the mechanics. I had to do a little Reddit deep dive because I was freaking out a little bit. But I promise you, it's okay now. I got it all figured out, and the farm is working just fine. And now I can go ahead and show you the last few things, or the last one thing, there wasn't anything else. The last thing that I built while I was working off camera, and I think someone's trying to murder me, so I need to go deal with this really quickly. Just like that. Beautiful. Alright, and now we are on our way over to the last build, which I think, if I turn around, we will be able to see right there. Yes, it's the mob farm that I build on probably every single world that I make, so I didn't think it was important to film that at all, because it is a very, very boring build. But I can go up there really quickly and show you, and then I have a couple of plans for how I want to make this look a little bit prettier, but I think we're going to do that in a future episode because I don't really want to do that anytime soon. And here it is. It's a small little platform right now, but I've already collected quite a bit of stuff, as you can see right here. And this is only from about an hour of using the farm to repair all of my armor and all of my tools, which thanks to my villagers that I made last episode, everything has mending and is starting to get some of the newest enchantments that I've needed. Alright, so after a little bit of work, I have this sort of greenhouse type of structure, and I think that I want to turn this into a honey farm and kind of make the whole thing look like an apiary, like a little beehive house slash greenhouse thing. So I'm gonna get that all textured up. I think that's probably going to be one of the last things I do for this episode. Also, before I forget, I decided to add a couple of little pathways here between the three buildings in my new industrial district, and eventually I want to change them out for like a gray stone sort of texture to make them seem a little bit more like a street, but for now this path setup is going to have to do. Alright, so just like that, we now have the apiary slash greenhouse done. It's a little bit chaotic inside, so I might be changing this up eventually, but for now I just tried to pack in as many flowers and little shrubberies as I could. And there's also a little bit of bamboo that'll be growing up over time. But if we just walk around, you'll see like sweetberry bushes, the bamboo, there's mushrooms, saplings, flowers, all things like that. And then I have the main beehives and nests. I also put a little nest over there by that cherry tree and a beehive over here on a little stilt. So yeah, that is the entirety of the greenhouse done. I also put up some lighting, which hopefully will be enough. There's also, of course, the lighting on the wall so that mobs aren't spawning in. But for now, oops, I forgot the crafting table. But yeah, for now, that's it with the interior of this build. So let me know what you guys think of this in the comments, and if you have any ideas for ways that I could clean this up or make it more specific, I guess, let me know. Also, if anyone has a good design for a small custom cherry tree, let me know, because I'm not super happy with that one, but it is what it is for now. The last thing that I did was go ahead and plant a few trees and a little bit of grass, which I'm sure I'm going to be removing soon to fill up this area with custom trees, custom plants, maybe a pond, something like that in the next episode. But for now, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you did enjoy it, make sure that you smash that like button and let me know in the comments if there is anything you think that I should do in the future with this area or anywhere else in the world. And make sure that you subscribe for any future videos. So thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.